So let's take a deeper dive, if we can, on the emerging strategy the president seems to be deploying to try to end this war. Step one, we'll show this to you now, was to get a meeting with Putin to hear where Russia was with its demands to end the war, how much they were willing to move. The president has already accomplished that with Friday's summit in Anchorage, Alaska, which we've seen. This is step two here, taking place today at the White House, which American Agenda has brought you. The president is sitting down with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, giving him an update on Friday's talks with Putin to gauge where Ukraine is in regards to what Trump is proposing. You've also seen key European stakeholders. They are joining Zelensky at the meeting as backup, if you will, to kind of keep things on track. That'll happen, by the way, the multilateral meeting in the second hour. All right, so then step three you see here. This will signal things are really getting serious. This would be a face-to-face between Vladimir Putin, Volodymyr Zelensky, potentially Trump, the trilat that Trump hinted at earlier. It's unclear at this point if Trump would be, though, in the room for this, or if Zelensky and Putin would hash this out privately, but all indications say Trump might be a part of this. This would show real progress being made towards a final settlement. But a few key sticking points, if you will, appear to be emerging to get to a final deal between these two leaders. And you see them here. Number one, Ukraine is demanding this, security guarantees. You're going to hear that a lot. This is to make sure there are no further Russian incursions. So what does that look like? Are there European troops there to act as sort of a tripwire, if you will, or are they going to be receiving advanced arms to give them a military edge? These negotiations are ongoing. They're going to happen behind closed door. Another sticking point is this one, number two, if you will, the land swaps between Russia and Ukraine. It was reported that Putin made a demand on Friday of the entire region of Donetsk. That's the eastern part of Ukraine. Reportedly a red line for Trump. It's a red line for Ukraine. And the meeting almost ended in that moment. Now, Zelensky does not even want to give up Crimea, which Russians have occupied since 2014, annexing that illegally. So watch for that as a flashpoint. NATO membership, that one's big. Remember this one. This is something Ukraine has called for many, many years. And President Trump says this one is a non-starter, as does President Putin. You would also need approval from every NATO country for admission. So it has to be unanimous. Hungary already saying, which is a part of NATO, they would vote against Ukraine's admission. So if all of that was not enough, you come to the very end here. International sanctions facing Russia. Trump had promised this severe consequences if Friday's meeting didn't yield major results. He hasn't announced any additional sanctions yet, but Putin is expecting relief from Europe as well. So where does that go in a final deal? All key things to watch as Trump conducts this high-wire diplomacy act, if you will. Katrina.